the calm before the storm. You can feel it getting closer. The signs are tattered and torn. Darkness fills the sky. So keep your head from going under and try to find shallow water. Can't you see that something has to change before it's too late? Or you'll suffer the wrath of the storm that you create. It's not up to fate, the choice is yours to make. It's not up to fate, the choice is yours to make. It's not up to fate, the choice is yours to make.
Hello! Hello everyone and welcome! Welcome to the stream. So yeah, it is my creation day today, otherwise known as a birthday. I am old. Very old. But yeah, I'm I honestly thought about not streaming today just because it was creation day, birthday, whatever. But I ended up having to work overtime on my birthday of all things, and yeah, all the things that I was gonna do today got canceled because I had to work late. Even though I actually got home a little bit earlier than I thought I would, but I had to stay an extra like 2 hours today. So yeah. But anyway, we're gonna be trying out a new game, which is a gift from one of my siblings, which is called Encased, and it is a sci-fi post-apocalyptic RPG that as soon as I saw it was in my Steam library, I was like, ooh, that looks interesting. And I set it to download while I was at work, so I knew it was going to be done by the time we got here. I had it pretty much pre-installed as a backup just in case my initial plan fell through, which my initial plan was to grab Itzel and help him level through the War Within, so I was going to do some more World of Warcraft today. But due to his new work schedule, that fell through, which is fine, because, you know, I know how it is. You know, you work all day and then you get home and it's just like you're just too tired to do anything else, you know? So, I don't know. Maybe we'll do something tomorrow. Maybe we won't. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, we're going to play this instead. And, yeah. It looks like it's going to be pretty interesting, honestly. So let me go ahead and... Ooh, that is actually quite loud, even at 20. Let me put the music volume to about 50 there. Anyway, let me swap the scene. Hello everyone, I'm in the corner. Anyway. So I need to do that. I need to pause that. Yeah. Now, in about 13 minutes, I am going to need to take, like, 5 minutes, because we have some food that's been ordered, and hopefully it'll be here in 13 minutes. So I'll have to run down there, grab that, and do all that good stuff. But that should give us more than enough time to go through character creation, hopefully. Anyway, so we've got a couple different modes here. Story mode, journey mode, classic mode, and tactics mode. So I think I'm gonna do maybe journey mode. Oh, that's got like a bunch of benefits. You know what? We'll do hard mode. Or classic mode, sorry.
1971.
Lore.
We woke up in a different world, where the Cold War ended along with the Vietnam carnage. All because of the Dome. The Dome. A territory full of anomalous artifacts, phenomena, and organisms. We still don't know what it is. An alien city? Some kind of a testing ground or storage? Whatever it is, no living thing trapped under the dome can escape it. Yet even this did not stop the research. The major powers created the Cronus Megacorporation to develop and explore the dome. Its secrets became a lucrative business. The Spire station was built on top of the dome to export the artifacts and import supplies and personnel. The city of Crystal Sands grew at the foot of the dome, eventually becoming a major transportation hub. All this required thousands of employees, and there was no shortage of candidates. Romantics, pragmatists, and adventurers of all trades swarmed recruiting centers around the globe, seeking jobs at Cronus. You were one of those people. In 1976, your application was approved, and you went under the dome towards the future. Whether a good one or a bad one, only time will tell.
Okay. Nice classic RPG intro. I like the art style so far. Okay, so we have some characters we can choose from. Can I just create from scratch? I can. I'm going to do that. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is gonna do male, because I am designed to be male, so why not? Any good portraits? I kind of like this one. He's got a really interesting smile there. I'm noticing that there's no redheads. No redheads. That is a shame. There's also not like just. Oh. Hold up. Hold the front door. I can make custom ones. Hold on. Do I have any good pictures for a custom one? Those are the wrong. That is the wrong folder. Hold on. Let's see. Do I have any good sci-fi ones? I think those are all. Yeah, these are all my fantasy ones, I think. Oh no, these are like a mix of okay. Let's see here. I could always just use a picture of myself, I guess. You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use I am going to use this one, which I think is the one that's got the background that's fixed, right? Oh no, it's not. Oh well, whatever. We're gonna use that one. That's supposed to have a non-existent background, but instead it comes off as white for some reason. Yeah, I am now 28. So We'll mark that appropriately. Let's see if I can find a similar hairstyle. But games don't like to just give generic bedhead. It looks like this is also one that does not give generic bedhead. I think the closest one that I saw was that one. Lots of different head types. Do not have a beard. Do they have bright red? They do! Although the hair looks really, really thin. I also can't change the eye color, so that no red eyes. That's fine. Okay, so we have a couple different... Oh, I should also do this. Jax. There we go. So we have the... Okay, we're going to start from this one. So we have the Blue Wing. The dome laid... Oh, wait, no. That's fine. Today, the region is gigantic, 3,000 square kilometers. Construction site with thousands of cars, snow white cities, and a network of motorways spanning the inhospitable desert. Kronos is rightfully proud of its world-class infrastructure built from the ground up thanks to the hard work and knowledge of the employees of the Blue Wing. Okay, so they're engineers. Yeah, okay, contraptions, tech, whether it's a toaster or teleportation device, okay. Silver Wing, oh, this is definitely like executive. Determine the first priority out of 1,000. Find experts who can suss out the best solutions to every problem, equip workers with the right tools, and ship the necessary materials where they need to go. Every base built and every successful expedition is testament to the hard work and deep wisdom of the Silver Wing managers. Okay. Black Wing. Oh, these are soldiers, definitely. Yeah. Okay. What is Orange Wing? Oh, they're criminals. Every person deserves a second chance, especially when they make amends to their crimes by working for the betterment of humanity. Orange Wing was created especially for such people. Its employees are everywhere, providing every kind of domestic service, from cleaning and delivery to manufacturing and construction. There's a lot of work to be done under the dome, and every employee under the wing... One second, everybody. Okay, I've just been told that the food is almost here, so I'm going to cancel that alarm. So I'm gonna read through the rest of this real quick, and then we'll pick a wing when I get back. The White Wing represents the best minds of humanity working diligently in laboratories. They're scientists. I think I'm gonna do Blue Wing. I was either gonna I was thinking either Blue or Black Wing, but I think I'm gonna do Blue Wing just because I don't know. I like the idea of him being an engineer. Damn it, I liked Isaac Clarke, so I'm gonna be Isaac Clarke. Okay, so attributes. So this takes away all of my psyche, psi abilities, and resistance towards psionic attacks. Deftness is dexterity, brains is intellect. It's like dumped all of my charisma. I think I'm gonna grab a little bit more charisma. Action points. Guts is hit points, regeneration, encumbrance, defense class, fortitude, melee weapon skill, and survival skill. Okay. I'm gonna drop my perception by 1 and put that up. Drop my brains by 1, put my perception up. Drop that by 1 and put my psych up, or fortune. I'm gonna put my psyche up, I think. I don't know if I'm gonna use any psionics, but I would like to have that resistance to psionics. But I think I'm gonna try to round that out a little bit better. speaking of, I'm gonna round this out a little bit better as well. Have 4 fortune, so we're gonna have 6, 6, 10, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4. All right. Tag skills, applied skills, which are piloting, medicine, tech, science, criminal influence, survival, light weapons, heavy weapons, high tech weapons, hand-to-hand melee weapons, contraptions, and psionics. I'm gonna do put one in the melee weapons. I'm gonna put one into tech. Throw a wrench. What? Throw a wrench will stun the target for 2 rounds. It breaks your weapon. Create and repair mechanical equipment. Manufacturing and repairing weapons. You know what? I like the sound of both of those, but I think I'm gonna grab repair. Oh, can I not grab repair? No. Okay, I can only tag these. Okay. I mean, I could do science as well, and that gives me access to robot maintenance. Or I could grab another combat. Piloting? Influence. Intimidation. That requires me having a higher charisma for all of that. Which, honestly, I think having a higher charisma would be better than having a higher fortune. So let's put my charisma to 7. And I think I'm gonna do melee weapons, tech, and influence. Or would it be better to take 2 combat skills? Grenade launchers. Mortars, grenade launchers, heavy machine guns, flamethrowers. Pistol, shotgun, submachine guns. Laser pistol, plasma, and electromagnetic rifles. I think I'm going to do that. I think this is what I'm going to go with. Traits. Okay. Gun Fanatic, which gives me -5 initiative, but a +40 to all of my weapons. Plus critical chance, but minus to all of my damage types. Incoming crit damage is higher, but I get 10 bonus to everything. Minus damage, minus all damage, but higher resistances. Regeneration -10, Fortitude -10, Resilience +30. Vampire? -400 fatigue when killing an enemy stunned for the next round. When you kill someone, you experience an unusual surge of vigor, but you fall into a delirium for a few seconds and pay no attention to what's happening. Okay. Guts +4, perk rates +1. Close quarters damage +13. You cannot wear pants or jackets. Dark Lord. For each companion in the party, companion learn ability minus. You think yourself as a Dark Lord and your companions as necessary. Right there of loyal but dumb minions. They're in no hurry to dissuade you of this. Experience +50% when health less than or equal to 35%. Experience -25%. Okay. Precision and encumbrance minus. +2 charisma. Precision and initiative up, but minus 100% saved AP. Maximum AP, but -12 starting AP. Prodigy, what is that? That's +4 brains, but -50% learn ability. Oof. So +2 perk points at the start of the game, -3 skill points when leveling up for that. +1 in servo shell, -1 with no servo shell. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna take redneck because it's like that just has bonus, right? Thank you, zombie. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Hopefully your day is going well. I'm gonna just go with the redneck. All right. There's our character, and I'm gonna be right back because I have to run downstairs real quick. So give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, I am back, everybody. Thank you, Ren, for the birthday wishes. Sorry about that, everyone. I had to run downstairs to grab food, so I now have food. Anyway, so yeah, here's our character. We have holy shit, we have 15 guts. Wow. Okay. Oh, it gives us all those abilities. Okay. Got it. Okay. I wonder if I... Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I am popular today. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Jesus Christ, there's so many things going off. Alright, so we can do stealth, punch, bolt throwing, force. Smash a door, force a jam lever, okay. I can throw my wrench. I can do dismantling. And scan. Okay, let's see what we got. Pin quest. And it's our main quest. Newcomer to Concord. You left Spire Station on a transport pod. Your journey to the dome begins. Self-defense kit. Good day, employee. I've received information that you placed an order for a self-defense kit that includes the Arbiter pistol and the Conquistador boots. We're sorry for the delay. The kit has been delivered to the warehouse and is available for receipt. Mr. Kingsley. Huh. So I could do a playthrough of like a low intelligence build, kind of like how you do like in Fallout or something. That could be interesting. But we are pretty rounded out, so that won't be this playthrough, unfortunately. Alright, so what am I... Well, I guess I can just talk to people if I want to. So we got Igor Pontani, Monty James, Tomoko Kimura, Elsa Olsen, and Quentin Bisley, who is handcuffed. Let's talk to
A
this.
tall woman is watching an ad playing on the monitor, arms crossed. The polished to a shine badge on her black overalls reads Elsa Olafson, Security Service. She glances at you and offers her hand in a businesslike manner.
Greetings. Please take all necessary precautions. By that I mean, don't turn your back on him.
Elsa nods at the orange.
Okay, so I can't do that because I'm not Silverwing.
I just follow orders. Even if his crime was embezzlement, I have to keep him cuffed. Those are the rules.
Olafson shrugs in a sharp, mechanical way, as if racking the slide of an assault rifle.
Okay.
Our friends from the administration didn't deign to inform me about this man's record. Could be I'm escorting a serial killer. It's corporate policy, you know.
She gives the silver a vengeful look.
Okay, so he does not like the silver.
A man with a mustache and a blue jumpsuit is standing at the window, studying the construction site below through the occasional break in the clouds. His badge reads Igor Patan, planner. The blue taps on the glass with one finger and gestures you to come and take a look. Seems like he doesn't speak English.
Influence 20, which I have.
Using sign language, mimicry, and all of your artistic talent, you're able to communicate with the planner.
Artistic talent. I have none of that, but I appreciate the compliment, gang.
Once he's sure you're watching, Patanin points up in the direction of Spire Station, from which you departed a few minutes ago. He sketches the outline of the station on a broad, foggy section of glass. Once he's finished, the blue turns to you with a delighted expression.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him about the station's
The
dimensions.
blue begins to mark up his diagram with a series of footnotes and numbers. Turns out the station's ring diameter is a bit more than 1,500 meters. Its height above the dome is 317 meters. And the total height of the spire, including the loading docks, is nearly 720 meters.
What about the station
With a
functions?
series of confident strokes, the planner delineates the capsule's movement scheme, drivetrain, and massive hydraulic brakes on the glass.
What about the purpose of the station?
This time, Igor is quite laconic. He pauses, then confidently writes cargo and personnel in block letters, and draws an arrow pointing downward. Beside it, he writes relics and draws an arrow pointing up. His R is turned back to front.
Well, that's actually pretty self-explanatory.
The engineer
Nice.
stops you with a gesture, and after rummaging through his pockets, offers you a small candy. There is a picture of a crayfish on the white wrapper. Is this candy crayfish flavored?
Crayfish flavored candy? Well, I will eat anything.
It's surprisingly spongy and tooth-achingly sweet.
Oh.
You can only wonder what it has to do with crayfish.
Something tells me it doesn't have anything at all to do with crayfish. It just has a crayfish on the paper.
The thin, pale young woman is sitting at the window, leaning against the illuminator. The glass is slightly fogged with her breath. She turns to you. Her shiny badge reads Tomoko Kimura, physiologist.
We've crossed the border. No way back now. Even traveling by the funicular wasn't so thrilling.
The white presses small hands to her blushing cheeks.
You were thinking, why have no children been born under the dome? I've got a working hypothesis, but I'm not ready to share it yet.
She says softly, as if answering a question you didn't ask. Kimura peers through the glass in the direction you indicate.
Oh, that's the aircraft that crashed into the dome during the first expedition. I believe that's a wing fragment, and there's some white canvas. What do you think that is? Maybe a parachute?
The white shakes her head, bewildered.
I just can't believe it. It's all true. We're on our way to meet the future.
Kimura shoots you a surprised look.
You're familiar with the details of the briefing, right? To put it simply, the dome is a selectively permeable environment.
The white draws an invisible hemisphere in the air.
Inorganic objects may exit the dome without difficulty, but any living creature dies if transported back to the outside world. That's why we're all stuck here for an indefinite period of time.
Kimura is eyeing the dome's mesh, glittering in the sunlight.
Supposedly, it's something to do with the atmospheric composition, but it's a weak theory. The difference of the air within the dome is so insignificant as to fall within the margin of error. Or to put it more simply, there is no difference.
She shoots a quick glance at the silver and lowers her voice.
I heard a rumor, or a conspiracy theory, that we can leave the dome at any time. We've simply been told we can't. If you ever decide to test this hypothesis, don't forget to let me something know.
I will certainly remember to do that. So, this is the only guy left, and I'm guessing he's the silver that everybody seems to want to
A
avoid.
guy wearing thick spectacles thrusts out a sweaty hand.
Monty James, Silverwing.
He glances down at your badge.
Ah, it's you. I found your file extremely interesting. And your CV, wonderful. Inspiring, really. When I had the opportunity to look over the files of my future colleagues, I couldn't resist. I don't want to sound boastful, but silver level clearance has its advantages.
Monty makes a ring with his thumb and forefinger.
You were number 63,784 on the waiting list, but you were lucky enough to get into the dome after only 16 months. Besides that, zero, nada, absolutely nothing. You're a dark horse for both the Foundation and myself. how exactly did you end up in this wing?
Well, let's see. I mean, I am good. Technically, by my skills, I'm good at mechanics. I'm good at all these. I guess it's obviously it's because I'm Blue Wing, but I also took the tech skill, so I can answer any of this. I think that honestly, I am fond of technology, considering Android, but I am fond of technology, so.
James smiles, condescending.
Yeah, my little schoolboy nephew's the same. He loves all those bizarre space travelers, like Captain, what's his name? Hyena? Or Hound? No matter. You two would get along well.
I'm gonna punch you in the face, you smug bastard.
An uncomfortable silence rises between you, and Monty abruptly changes the subject. He taps the narrow illuminator panel with one finger.
Look, there's a storm rising. The lightning is strange. Green. Should lightning be green? This is my first sandstorm.
I'm pretty sure lightning is not green.
The orange is dressed in a new jumpsuit. The shiny badge on his chest reads, Quentin Disley, Laborer. He's side-eyeing the screen skeptically. Despite his tired, grim expression, his gaze is open and friendly. However, the general impression is unmistakable. There's something frightening about Bisley. The orange's face stretches into a broad smile, baring his dentures to the world.
Like everyone, duh. In a black car, under guard. There's other guys, too. The ones who go through the front door.
He nods at the black-winged woman beside him. Her nose wrinkles in displeasure, but she says nothing. Quentin raises his hands to examine the devices.
They call them humane handcuffs. How about that? Truth is, there ain't nothing humane about them. They zap you real hard the moment you get your hands on a gun. They sure look nice.
Bisley lowers his hands again and smirks.
Well, he's surprised. He's surprisingly happy with his current situation. At least that's a little bit, at least. All right, so
Kronos Foundation presents gleaming, futuristic, state-of-the-art cities straight from the pages of science fiction. Well-paid, safe employment, career advancement opportunities, and a world-class social safety net. Noble.
Thank you, Kitty.
intellectually stimulating
Welcome me in.
work in state-of-the-art laboratories. We're thrilled to welcome you to the Dome. Please hold on to the handrail and prepare for landing.
I can't click the handrail, so I guess I just click the door now.
Stopping by the door's
Yep.
porthole, you watch as the ground slowly approaches. It looks brown-black through the tinted glass and smoky blue at the horizon. It almost seems like the clouds are pulling apart there. Your eye is drawn to the cluttered eastern section of the dome, where you see a block of warehouses and something resembling an observation deck. The real dome doesn't resemble its image from the ads at all. There are no Snow White cities or vast highways to be seen here. Looking more closely, you can make out a single lonely road leading north. A few sheds, a radar installation, and the glittering antenna of a radio tower emerge from the mists. Yes, engineers will have plenty of work here. Just as you're about to move away from the window, you notice a whirlwind beginning to form above the ochre plain. The gathering storm drifts unhurriedly above the desert, a crown of green lightning flashing at its core. Clearly no ordinary weather phenomenon. It must be one of those anomalies. You freeze by the window, unable to avert your gaze. The outlines of the landing site, blurred by clouds of dust, appear behind the greenish glass of the porthole. The capsule shudders as the braking devices engage.
Okay, before I forget, I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit more. Because I think that the, it all is a little quiet. Okay. We're free. There they go. Right, so what did... You've reached your destination. The pod landed at Concord Station. Your first task is to register at reception. You should receive further instructions there. Cronus employees are under strict surveillance and accounting. Finish the bureaucratic procedures in 24 hours, or you will be accused of infringement of the corporate codex and be sought after. Oh boy, so I have to do this within a day, basically. Talk to this
Come here.
lady.
Come on now, or you'll miss everything.
A cheerful man in a white lab coat grabs you by the sleeve. A badge reading Ludovico Nuzzi, scientific analyst, export department, dangles loosely on his clean uniform, which still smells pungently of washing powder.
Look over there.
He points upward with a sharp, wide gesture and hands you his field binoculars.
Let's take a
You
look.
raise the binoculars to your eyes.
That looks cool.
Under fourfold magnification, the whirling cloud above the rust-colored plains looks even stranger. Its core glows with flickering green light and flashes rhythmically, and that rhythm seems to form a complicated pattern. Nazi bends close to your ear.
Fascinating. Do you want me to bring some filters? If we intercept the red and blue spectrums, we'll see something amazing. It's like a signal, some kind of message.
Without tearing your gaze away from the binoculars, you turn around slowly, studying the dome's horizon. It's somewhat unexpected that the dome looks horribly empty. Your eyes find some construction pits dug directly in the sand, and concrete blocks laid beside them. There are almost no roads, or not sealed ones. Only one highway with yellow surface marking stretches among the sand drifts. The scientist looks blankly at you, then down at his lab coat.
Ah, this? This?
He lets out a blaring laugh. Ludovico points at the building behind him.
I work in Concord Station, categorizing relics. My job is to classify them by rarity. Then the blues package them, silvers issue the documentation, and oranges move them to the cargo capsule. Just like the one you arrived in.
Nazi points upward.
Then the capsule takes the relics way up there, all the way to the spire, then to Crystal Sands by the funicular. They get auctioned off and turned into money. It's not like I endorse this, but we all like ourselves a good paycheck, right?
He offers you his binoculars once again.
Do you want to have a look at the spire? It's amazing. But then, you can look at the spire anytime. Now that sandstorm, that's what's truly amazing.
Nazi looks from you to the capsule and to the landing terminal entrance. He flings his arms up.
Oh, mi scusi. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. You'd better get going or you'll be late for check-in. Your colleagues are already inside, and the storm is growing stronger. Yeah, the storm is growing stronger.
The white mutters in fascination, eyes glued to his binoculars, which is fixed on the spinning whirl of clouds.
Alright, let's head in. Inside. I don't want to get hit by that lightning storm thing. I feel like that would be not good if I got hit by that. Well, who knows? Maybe I'd get superpowers. It's hard to tell. Okay. So I need to check in with... Yeah.
Mr. Rayhead, would you bring me a cup of coffee, please? Colleague? Well, never mind.
I'm guessing this is the guy I talked to.
Hello, come up to the desk, please.
The tall receptionist watches you from behind his desk with a bored, haughty look. He waves impatiently at you to approach. The employee glances at you indifferently. His upper lip is ever so slightly curled in contempt.
Oh, fuck you.
All new employees must register first thing. Come up to the desk, please.
The nameplate on the desk tells you you're talking with Dean Rayhet, administrator. The administrator slaps himself on the forehead.
Ah, I almost forgot the regulation pre-registration greeting. Just a second.
Rayhet produces a reel-to-reel tape recorder from beneath the desk, rewinds the tape to the beginning, and presses play. The speakers explode with a harsh, crackling sound, over which the tick-tick of a metronome slowly grows louder. Solemn music begins to play, and the administrator's face takes on a serious expression.
Dear employee, on behalf of the Cronus Foundation, I, Administrator Dean Rayhet, welcome you to your new life under the dome.
The administrator clears his throat and continues.
By joining our company, you choose the path of science and progress. You are among mankind's best, and we ask that you live up to this.
Dean squints down at the monitor.
Deserve this title. Do your job honestly. Obey the law. Respect your colleagues and...
The music fades, and the administrator finishes his speech.
And together we will build the best possible future for all mankind.
Dean puts the tape recorder away.
Now that we're done with the official greeting, I'll register you and upgrade your Selectron. Okay?
Dean's hands hover over the keyboard. He gives you a nod. You spell out your first and last names and specify your wing, profession, and test results. The administrator's fingers fly across the keyboard as he enters your information into the Cronus database. Rayhet scans the computer screen.
So your position in the waiting list was 63,784. You've been assigned to Magellan Station. A special bus will bring you there after a series of briefings. Please pass me your Selectron so I can update the firmware.
Dean snaps the docking port of your pass to a recess in the casing of his computer. The administrator returns your Selectron.
Now you have first-level clearance for a Blue Wing employee. You have access to storage, the repair bays, and various workshops. Your Selectron also has a built-in universal key that opens the hatches accessing the air shafts.
Dean continues.
All new employees have a short list of tasks to perform on arrival. Do you want to hear all the details or just the short version?
All the details.
Rayhet nods and points at the ceiling.
First, you need a set of combat gear. Talk to Sidney Maynard, he'll give you everything.
Dean extends his second finger.
Second, weapons. Ms. Margarita Takachenko is the clerk at the armory. After she dispenses your firearm, you'll need to head to the training zone for a brief weapons handling exam.
Thanks, Skip. Welcome in. Thank you, Skip. Thank you.
The administrator straightens his third finger.
According to the latest regulations, all employees must attend a briefing on psi abilities. Apply to instructor Andrei Mihai.
Dean extends his fourth finger and looks at you meaningfully.
Did I tell you about the combat and tactical training? The fourth step is to visit instructor Winston Botherby.
Botherby. I like that name.
And finally, science is the overarching purpose behind everything we do here. Go to Professor Van Ulden to learn how to study relics, avoid anomalies, and catalog scientific knowledge. This training is mandatory for all wings, not just White.
Dean finishes. Dean catches himself.
Oh, and when you're done with your trainings, proceed to the waiting room. From there, you'll travel to Magellan by bus.
The administrator looks up at you again.
That is all.
He reaches for the tape recorder, but thinks better of it.
Protocol calls for a little welcoming preamble, but dash it all, that's nonsense. Welcome to Concord Station.
As he's about to turn away, Dean suddenly remembers something.
Oh yes, I sent your mail to your Kairos. Check your new messages. Well, that's all, I think.
All right. Okay, so we have a couple different things we need to do. Messages, self-defense. After restoration, you acquire the uniform, acquire the means of self-defense, undergo basic combat training, undergo psi abilities training, undergo scanning training, and go to the landing zone. Okay.
Just great, Mr. Monty James. With luck like yours, I wouldn't.
Oh, it's not voiced. A silver-wearing, thick, glittering spectacles is sitting on an orange couch, nervously fidgeting his badge, which means Monty James. Which we talked to this guy in the lift. Large suitcase rests at his feet with a leaflet about the dome perched on top.
Good day.
He looks up at his face. Oh, it's you. How do you like the inside of the dome? So you're not ready to answer that. Not enough time has passed away. Yeah. Stares moodily down at his suitcase. My first impression is unfortunately not very positive. They forgot to add my name to the new recruit's manifest. Can you imagine? Do I want to offer to try and register him in the terminal? You know what? No, he was an asshole. He was an asshole when I told him about how I was fascinated by technology. I'm not helping you. Fuck you. You get to sit here with your thumb up your ass.
Kronos Corporation reminds you. Please use a public terminal to access your account. Thank you.
Okay. Log in as a user. Okay, we got some news. 5 years of the future, humanity celebrates discovery of the Dome Day. We skimmed the article, mostly a chest-thumping explanation on the supposed future of human civilization. Okay, well that was worthless. Okay, okay, I think this is one of the guys we're supposed to talk to, right?
Behind the storage counter, you see a small, neat guy. His gingery hair shines with something like brilliantine. His badge says, Sidney Maynard, storekeeper. The silver perks up at your approach. A thick logbook appears at once from under the counter. Sidney puts on thick glasses that seem to age him 5 decades in an instant and studies the lined pages. The silver finally stops and pins down a particular page with his finger.
This is your first uniform requisition, right? You can also purchase any equipment you need for the desert directly from me.
Maynard adjusts his glasses in a businesslike manner.
Before I give you the uniform, please listen to these short instructions.
Alright, I'm listening.
Sidney fiddles with his hairstyle.
So, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Life under the dome can be dangerous. You may get shot, spill acid on yourself, get electrocuted, or suffer the effects of a dangerous anomaly. You may also freeze to death or get fried. That's why it's important to wear protective equipment when traveling outdoors. Of course, in hazardous situations, the equipment will get damaged, and the more it's damaged, the more often one has to repair it.
The silver steps back from his counter to indicate the repair kit boxes piled in the back of the warehouse. He points back at the shelves behind him.
We've got repair kits for this gear. There are Blue Wing specialists ready to help you at any large base, of course, but they're not always available. So, you'd better learn how to use repair kits and workbenches on your own. It's a useful skill.
Well, holy shit.
Moon Kitty 143
Oh my God,
gifted 5
Kitty!
subscriptions to the community.
Kitty, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. And the hype train.
Hype train started.
Thank you so much, Kitty. Holy shit. Thank you, thank you. Holy shit. Thanks so much.
Sidney rests the logbook on the desk.
That's all the instructions. Now, I'm going to issue your uniform.
The silver disappears into the back for a while and returns with a small package. Unfolding the package, Maynard shows you a brand spanking new uniform. Sydney half unfolds the clothes. The jacket, high boots, and turnip pants with patch pockets.
The technician's uniform screams function over fashion. Parts of the uniform are rubberized to protect you while working with electricity.
He raises a finger.
One more important thing. In accordance with Order 16-225, helmets and gloves are not issued, but they're available for purchase from me. Please bear in mind that a full set includes headgear or a mask, jacket, trousers, gloves, and boots.
Sydney hands you the package.
Here's your uniform. Enjoy.
Yeah, let's see what he's got for sale. Yeah, no, thank you so much again, Kitty. Thank you so much. I can't say anything else other than that. Fucking, it's awesome. Thank you so much.
Sydney adjusts his glasses.
Sure, I'll show you what we've got. You know, we're pretty well stocked here in Concord. Take a look.
Sydney scribbles something in his logbook.
Okay,
Please
so I've
come
got
back anytime if you need something.
$40. Can I could get an engineer's cap, a night watch cap. Okay. They're all like really expensive. I can't afford the gloves. Can't afford that. I guess I'll just get the cap. 24. Alright. So now we need to put our clothes on. Put on jacket. Put on boots. Put on cap. I have another set of boots. Why do I have two pairs of boots? Oh! That's because those are better boots. And I have a pistol. Oh, can we sell these?
Maynard puts his glasses on again.
You again? Pretty sure you got your uniform already.
Sydney scribbles something in his logbook.
Please come back anytime if you
So
need
that would
something.
give me, what, 28? Is that enough to get shovel? No. What about belt? No. Give me 12. Give me 12 bucks. 12 bucks for the boots you just gave me, bastard. You gave me bad boots. I had better boots. Ooh. Hologram for 3 rounds. Fixer. Penetrate structural damage and restore the integrity of complex machines, such as robots and turrets. Okay. What's in this one? Matches. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna scrounge around. Who's this? Anna Leroy.
How can I help?
A slim, cheek-bony silver woman with a red warning lamp in her hands. On the label of her perfectly ironed suit is a badge that says Anna Leroy Administrator. The girl waves her lamp in the air, trying to attract some attention. Valued employees, according to the Administrative Order of September 14th, 1976, the waiting area may be accessed through the regular staff corridor. Jesus Christ. Batter up emote. Nice. The regular staff corridor. Please be advised that this rule does not apply to newly arrived employees. She pauses and begins to cough. Shit, I should cut down the smokes. Good day, new employee. The silver nods like she's depressed. She seems to have just noticed you. Well, we've already been told that we can't go that way, so I'm gonna not ask about that.
Anything urgent, Mr. Krachkov?
Katarzyna, did you mark it as Class 1 again, instead of 2? Look, here's the scanner data. It says the relic is a scientific device.
Wait, but it's still Class 1. I'm not going to violate protocol.
Katarzyna, my dear. You may violate protocol as long as it benefits the company. Take your lead from your colleagues. Correct your report if you have to, and don't act so innocent.
Vladimir, I'm done. How do we mark it?
Class 2 fragile. Tell Noyan the relic should go out with today's flight. Think about it. A Class 2 relic will mean a bigger payoff for the company, and that means a bonus in your wages. Categorizing it as Class 2 means access to state-sealed bids. I bet the Brits will buy it. They're always trying to one-up us.
All right, Mr. Krachkov. I'll correct my report.
Carl, add sealed bids to the market.
I'm going to actually sell some of that other stuff. Hold
Maynard
on.
puts Sydney. Sydney scribbles something in his logbook.
So that's going to give me
Please come back
31,
anytime if you need something.
35, 60. Okay. 85. Is that going to be enough? So shovel and gloves, if I can get them. No. Okay, so I have to decide, do I want it? Oh, well, no, I actually can't afford it. Hold on. So I need to get to 96, which is just 11 more? Okay. Alright, there we go. Sell all that stuff for a shovel and some gloves. I can now dig. Can I use it as a melee weapon? No, I cannot. Damn it. Okay. There we go. We have gloves. We have gloves and a pistol, even though I'm a melee-focused character. That's awesome. Alright. Let's talk to this guy
The
first.
Silvers about that idiot.
An engineer in a bright blue jacket is tinkering with the door lock, cursing under his breath non-stop. Blowing a curly strand of hair off his forehead, he turns to you.
You're a newcomer, right? It's a straight-up open house here today.
He offers you his hand. According to his badge, this is Maxim Penkovsky, technician. The technician slaps the door with one hand.
You have to wait until I'm done. Some orange jammed up the lock with chewing gum just for a laugh. They're like animals, those oranges, marking their territory. If you ask me, they're too gracious about those bastards in Crystal Sands.
Penkovsky grunts angrily.
I wish I could. I'm gonna have to disassemble, clean, and reassemble it to get it working. It's work I don't need, and all thanks to some idiot.
Maxime extracts a thin, sharp, precision probe from behind his ear and dangles it in front of you.
Though there's another way. You want to learn something about picking locks? It's a useful skill in all sorts of situations.
He looks at you expectantly. Penkovsky shrugs.
Pick this lock specifically as much as you like. But in general, yes, it can be illegal if you try to get in where you shouldn't be, or open other people's lockers. No one will get upset if you touch an ownerless door.
I'll learn how
The
to do
Blues getting excited.
All right, looky here.
Penkovsky presses his pick lock, and an odd device resembling a hybrid of a screwdriver and a can opener into your hand.
Using a mechanical pick lock is easy peasy, no special skill required. They wear out after a few locks, while the old-fashioned kind is another thing entirely. Cheap, one use, but one has to know how to use it right. That's a tool for a master.
Maxime takes out another pick lock and crouches by the door. He gives you a quick lesson on how to pick a lock.
By the way, you can carry your tools in your belt. It's much handier to have them right there.
Penkovsky shows you his utility belt, where he keeps all kinds of tools and gadgets.
Actually, finding tools under the dome is no problem at all. There are even devices for hacking terminals and so on.
Maxime hoists up his belt. The Blue solemnly raises his index finger.
And one more thing. Always use brand name stuff if you can. Groovy produces good kits. Modus and Supercolor do too. They've all got fat contracts with Cronus, so they care about quality.
He looks at the door again.
Damn these locks. Though I'd rather be doing this than fixing hab pods. Those are a real pain in the ass.
Penkovsky gives you a patronizing look.
Because they're poorly made, warped from the heat, and the filters aren't worth a damn. The modules were constructed by marketing managers, not engineers. Building a city in the desert was also their idea. This project is all about PR. Cronus wants to show the world how tough they are,
Oh boy. Okay, well,
I repeat, get a lockpick and attach it to your utility belt.
okay. So this is the electric one. Add to my belt. I'm going to add that one to my belt as well.
And then, apply it to the door. Yes, apply is the proper word.
I don't have the lockpicking seal, so I guess I'll use the electric one because I can't use the other one. And
Just don't forget to pick up your uniform and weapons. It'll be awkward for you if the door gets stuck again.
Yeah, let's go ahead and grab all that first.
The smell of good tobacco wafts off this tall, portly woman from a meter away. A black lacquered pipe, an open logbook full of signatures, and a metal flip calendar sit on the counter in front of her. A small nameplate reads, Margarita Tkachenko. The woman fixes her coppery hair with one hand and casually lights her pipe.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Her voice is deep and gravelly. Margarita thumbs back a couple of pages in her logbook.
I see. This was your first receipt.
She glances at her Kairos, looks at you, snorts, and retreats to the shelves. The black returns a couple of minutes later with a big baton.
Here you go. This thing's indispensable in close combat.
She swipes the baton through the air, then rolls it between her hands with clear satisfaction.
Like it? Enjoy.
Who's gonna take it?
Margarita lets out a big puff of smoke and shakes her head.
Shift it to the side, silly Billy, or you'll trip over it.
Tkachenko removes the pipe from her mouth and releases a stream of smoke.
Yes, this thing has one drawback. It doesn't shoot.
The black chuckles.
Listen, a baton is a baton.
Okay, well.
The armorer shrugs, puffing indifferently on her pipe.
It's the least I could do. We have a requisition list from the Silvers. For free, you receive only rubbish. If you want the real deal, check out the weaponry shop. Or me.
Leaning over the counter, the black points somewhere off to one side.
Now it's time for your training. Fatherby is already waiting for you by the big gate. He's a bit dotty, but a good man nonetheless. But before the training zone, go see that wizard guy with his toothpicks. Be careful around him, though. Don't let him pitch you a line. Psychic my ass.
She winces in disgust.
So I guess this is the guy we're supposed to talk to next.
A lean Silver with thick black hair and a huge cigar clamped in his teeth is sitting in front of you. As you approach, he flashes a sly grin and slowly raises an outstretched hand above the table. Something really weird happens. All the paper clips, pencils, scattered toothpicks, and bits of trash float up from the table and hang in the air. The silver badge reading Andrei Mihai, Science Instructor, floats up as well.
Freedom from jail. Kitty has done a mass breakout. Kitty has broken out everyone from jail. I'm just gonna pray because nothing's occurring.
Here for the briefing, huh? Shall we get to it?
He takes the cigar out of his mouth and exhales a lush cloud of smoke.
Fine.
The Silver props his elbows on the table.
Anyway, here's the deal. It's more profitable for people with a high psyche to study psionics. Give me your hand.
Not waiting for an answer, he grabs your hand with strong, dark fingers. Andrei gropes your hand with an expression of fierce concentration.
So, do you practice? Bells, bulbs, brushing mugs off the table, huh?
The Silver takes a thin glove covered in talc from his desk and passes it to you.
Look, a glove, right? But it isn't just a glove. This is an ooh mama, hold me tight glove. It takes energy from your noggin, your psyche, and pew, concentrates it.
He counts off on his fingers.
Learn psionics. Put on the glove. Transform energy into the necessary shape. That's the whole briefing. Simple? Simple. Now to your questions, huh?
I don't have any questions. I'm gonna search your locker. He has nothing in the locker. I would 100% crack into that safe if it wasn't fucking red. I would have done that instantly. A mop. Yes. Disinfectant. And a piece of cloth. Can I go sell this glove to this lady? Hold on.
Tkachenko grunts agree. Tkachenko opens.
Okay. So I've got... That is the nightstick. So I want to sell... I'm going to sell those. Because I'll never use them. I'm going to sell the mop and the side glove. It's going to give me 125, huh? All you got is another baton. Ooh. Oh, it's hand to hand though. And I'm melee weapons. Damn it. Oh well. Well, let's get that. What is it? 125. Yeah, I love the fact that I can grab the fucking side glove and then immediately sell it to the lady outside. Okay, I've got my baton and I've got my pistol. Honestly, I could go buy that mask now. Because I think that I want to have that, right?
Maynard puts his glass. Sydney scribbles something in his logbook.
Please come back anytime if you need something.
Ordinary backpack. This. Biochemical resistance. For 143. Okay. Okay, I now have this. And put it on. Yeah, there we go. Spend all my money as soon as I get it. I don't know if that's like a good thing to do. Like I want to have everything that I can, or if it's a waste. But
welcome under the dome, an amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of an ancient civilization. Listen to this information, useful for all wings, and receive a colorful leaflet.
What?
Attention.
No.
Attention. Please handle relics
okay.
carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.
Hands full of earth. Nice.
You see a tall scientist in a white lab coat, bathed in the dim lamplight. He almost appears to be hovering above the laboratory floor. The man turns at your footsteps. He's holding a paper clipboard and a pencil. His shimmering silver badge reads Sebastian Van Olden. He glances from you to the glittering watch on his wrist.
I want us to respect one another's time. Please speak loudly, clearly, and to the point. You must be the newcomer I was told about. Nice to meet you.
Finished with his unusual greeting, he offers you his thin hand. The scientist puts the clipboard aside, raises his watch for a closer look, and sets the timer. He shows you his watch dial.
According to the rules of this briefing, I have to touch on a large number of topics. Therefore, I will do so very briefly. Do not interrupt me. When I'm finished, I'll answer your questions. Within regulations, of course.
Sebastian produces his handheld and clicks some buttons.
I checked your scanner. It's working and is connected to the Minerva database. Everything you scan will earn you Kronos or Forefathers knowledge points.
The instructor watches you with displeasure.
Are you listening? Scan everything that might be of scientific interest. First of all, anomalies. They could be dangerous. Make sure to always have medication with you.
He places a canvas pouch in your hand.
This pouch is full of bolts. You can temporarily discharge an anomaly by throwing a bolt into it. It's primitive, but reliable.
Van Olden pushes a button on his stopwatch.
So, my oral briefing fell within the allotted span of time. Any questions you want to ask me?
Sebastian snorts skeptically.
Oh, great. You're even ignorant of the basics. Minerva is a mainframe located at Magellan Base, where you'll be going soon, by the way. The Minerva disk stores the database containing every piece of information about the Dome and the company's employees. It is thanks to this scanning that the database is constantly updated. Are you ready for the second part of the briefing, or do you have any more questions?
The White scowls in annoyance.
Do you know anything at all? What did you come under the Dome for anyway? You get knowledge points for scanning objects. For scanning anomalies and relics, you receive forefather points. Scanning the company's property and employees, living or dead, earns you Chronos knowledge points.
He explains with a sagacious...
You can exchange knowledge points for medication and equipment as part of the volunteer research program. Are you ready for the next part? The clock is ticking.
I'm gonna ask every single question to annoy this guy.
Sebastian pulls a scanner from his pocket.
I will demonstrate this only once. To switch on the scanner, press the button on the right side of the manipulator housing. The scanning beam is narrow. It's intended to focus on one object at a time.
Van Olden turns on the scanner and continues.
My advice is to scan anything that might be of scientific or statistical interest. Relics, forefathers' objects, automatic doors, vehicles, vending machines, deceased employees.
He turns the screen so you can see it.
The scanner automatically transmits data to the Minerva system, and you receive knowledge points. Do you have any questions, or can we proceed to the practical part of our briefing? You'll need some one-use stimulator injectors, bandages to stop bleeding, and anti-radiation agents and radio protectors, including ARAD-3.
The White ticks these off on his fingers. He produces a black-capped, transparent plastic jar out of his pocket.
According to protocol, you should have this medicine. I'll give it to you as soon as we proceed to the practical part of the briefing. Are you ready, by the way, or do you have any questions?
The researcher winces.
Why do I have to spell out every single thing for you? Take a bolt, throw it at the anomaly, and it goes off.
The sad part is I would 100% be that guy. It's like, yeah, explain everything to me in detail. From even throwing a bolt into an anomaly.
The scientist glances at his watch again.
You're within the time limit for questions. The next step is training in the artificial ecozone.
He rests one finger on the button in preparation to start the timer.
You're going to go downstairs and scan relics. I will be monitoring your progress. Please note there are several radioactive anomalies in the ecozone. These are the same conditions you'll be working in the field. Radioactive zones and relics are quite common under the dome.
He smoothly extracts a jar of yellow pills from his pocket.
Here's your ARAD-3. And one more thing. Just a moment.
Welcome under the dome, an amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of an ancient civilization. Listen to this information, useful for all wings, and receive a colorful leaflet.
See you next time. Please stand by for decontamination to end.
Welcome under the dome, an amazing excursion.
Wait, okay, where's the ARAD? Add to the belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the dome from the...
Van Olden gestures back at the eco...
Oh, okay. Well, he said, wait a second. Whatever. I thought he had more he was going to say. Okay. Let's see here. So, first thing I want to do is I want to take the ARAD, right?
Be careful around the anomalies. Touch one of them and you'll be injured. Toss a bolt at the anomaly to discharge it.
Relic dust. And throw that over there. It didn't... I think I missed.
Don't touch the relics with your hands, employee. Use your scanner.
But what if I want to touch it with my hands?
Your knowledge. Journal entry. A successful scanning attempt. You're doing all right so far. Go ahead. Keep an eye on you and make sure you don't screw it up.
I want to touch it with my hands, you pretty bastard.
2 objects scanned. And again, watch out for anomalies. Touch one and you'll be
Okay.
injured. Toss a bolt at the anomaly to discharge it.
Discharge the anomaly. Not that I think I need to necessarily, but do that anyway.
Journal entry. All 3 objects have been successfully...
Fried fingy nuggets. Yeah.
Sebastian meets you on the platform.
Your finishing time is within the acceptable range.
He clicks the stopwatch button, fixing the result time. The scientist turns back to his notes.
Not bad. One question. You observed several anomalies while scanning. Why do you think they appeared? I'd like to hear your opinion.
The scientist assumes a superior expression.
I knew you'd come up with something like that. I see you understand nothing about the nature of anomalies. So let me add a couple of points.
He glances at the shimmering blue light in the eco zone.
The truth is, we don't know the precise reason for these phenomenon either. We actually know nothing, no matter how much we try to convince ourselves otherwise.
Sebastian points a thin finger at the clustered lightning.
I personally believe that the anomalies are the dome's security mechanism. The ones you saw are relatively harmless, but there are different anomalies in the desert, phenomenon that toy with the human mind.
Van Olden clasps his hands behind his back.
I know you don't care, but I'll say it anyway. Scientists today are required to be wonder workers who can heal cancer with a wave of their hand and solve the secrets of the universe during their coffee break. For some reason, no one wants to understand that fundamental science is always an investment in the future. It produces no answers here and now.
The White's gaze strays back to his clipboard.
If something terrible happens under the dome one day, and I'm sure it will, science will protect no one. That is all. Off you go.
What the fuck? so many people are just like completely condescending. What was that? Minus radiation? More drugs, med kit, and then that. Okay, so we got some more of the radiation resistant stuff. Anything else I can steal while I'm in here? Can I like, come in here and like sneak some stuff out of his? Hold on. I wanna. Oh my god, I can't. Hold on. It's mine now. Ooh. Mine. Nothing in there.
Listen to this information, useful for all wings, and receive a
I am thief. Oh. Remove radiation from the body because I saw that I got some. Okay. Talk to this guy, I guess.
Salutations.
Bye-bye. I'm not actually that interested in talking to him. Anything in the flower pot? Ooh. Moolah.
From the inside. Please stand down.
Where am I going to next?
To end.
I'm guessing I need to go over here.
A middle-aged black is sitting behind the counter with his hands in his lap. The buttons and zippers on his uniform are polished to a shine, and even his badge, Winston Botherby, instructor, has been buffed so much it hurts to look at it. Botherby frowns as you approach.
Your first act is being late for the briefing. You going to be late for your funeral as well?
Yeah, I will be late for my funeral if I can help it.
The black looks you over.
Yes, I see the weapon received check mark. Looks like you are fully prepared to disappoint me. You are prepared, right, employee?
Botherby leans over the counter and directs you to the doors.
Behind this door is a combat simulation computer. Launch it and begin your course.
He raises his index finger.
The conditions in the training zone closely simulate those one would experience in the field. Your goal is to avoid getting lost and dying of dehydration. And try to aim the barrel away from yourself when shooting.
Pulling a notepad from his pocket, the instructor jots down your name.
Your goal is to hit 3 targets. I'm going to monitor you and advise as necessary. And try not to burst into tears. That's all. Go ahead.
Alright. Enter Alpha. Proceed to training zone. Alright, let's see. Okay, how do I swap? Okay, I do like that. I don't know what counts as cover. Because it's like there's no indicator for like, oh, you're in cover or you're not in cover. Critical bonus higher if I'm lower health. We're down. The cooldown of the time is reset. Damage armor. Wide swing. Okay, so that's a cone. Now let's go beat him with the baton. The fool came to me. Ow. Okay. Okay. It doesn't seem like I'm actually in cover there. Okay. Oh, I see. I spend points to get more defense. Okay.
I wouldn't cheer for random chance if I were you.
Sounds like a sci-fi story.
I'm level 2. Wait. How do I level up? Character? Ah, okay. Let's see. I've got abilities per. Wait, I have magic hands. Oh, because I'm blue wing. Okay, got it. It might be a good idea for me to level up, what, light weapons? What kind of weapon is this? This is a high-tech... Oh, it's an energy weapon. Okay. How many points do I have? I have 15. I guess I can put this up to 20. Yeah, we'll just put all of it into energy weapons, I guess, the high-tech weapons for now.
Well?
Botherby nods grandly.
You made it through training without making a total fool of yourself. Congratulations. I'll send a report up the chain about your completely unanticipated success. You're dismissed, employee.
He's fucking prick. Not surprising though. Okay, so how do I, when I want to put my weapon away, how do I put the weapon away?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the
whatever.
dome from the inside. With me, Victoria
Ooh,
Woodward.
money. And... I mean, that's like at least $1. So... Okay,
And
is there
receive a
anything
colorful
else I need to do? I could go with that. What's over here? I'm just gonna go through this door. Oh. Oh, it's saved. Okay. Deterrent. Apparently I can come in here, because he hasn't said anything to me yet. So I'm going to take stuff. Ooh, noodles. And beans. Ooh. A gun crafting bench. What's in here? Bullet. I have bullets. Metal locker. Empty metal locker.
Hey, you're at it again, asshole.
Okay, you got me, Butch. Old habits. You know that.
Shall we continue?
Continue my ass. Read deal. Everyone gets $3.
Hey, come on now. Start over. He only did it once.
No, Butch is right. I ain't gonna argue with him.
Course you ain't, you slime ball. If I find out you cheated, your mama won't ever see you again.
None of our mothers will ever see any of us again. Damned dome. I'm alright. I'm dealing.
So you see dropping ash on his boots from time to time. The headphones hanging on his neck produce some metal music. Ooh, my kind of guy.
Hello.
Dope bags on accessories. Nelson Cunningham. Burial manicure. Nelson takes a cigarette out of his mouth. Alright, feeling good? It's a professional instrument. He's got a lisp. Oh no. Okay. I think I get it. It's that's a coffin. He's dealing with dead dudes. What we got over here? Another mop and some disinfectant. Yoink those.
Hey you. Yeah, you dumbass. I'm talking to you. Quit staring.
Okay.
Greetings.
I have an offer, business offer. Smell when I'm cooking. Here's the thing. Do you see that haul behind my back? I just returned from there from shipping. I've been moving some crates. They weren't sealed for transit yet, so I checked a few of them out. And looky, there are relics inside. I thought they were rubbish at first, but no. These are solid relics. Category 2. Hold on. Shoots a handful of orange dye, crumbled something out of his pack, and puts it in his mouth. Okay. Anyway, I can't get to those crates. There are guards in there now, but you look like you're sort of easily blends in. Would you sneak in like a ninja and grab something that's lying about? Don't forget me. About me, of course. No.
Come back again.
I am not a stealthy character. I am not the one who sneaks. Not in this game. I definitely built. I think I'm probably a friggin' brawler.
Welcome Under the Dome, an amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of an ancient civilization. Listen to this information.
Ed, spit it out. I can see that something's bothering you.
Well, it's a bit of a private matter, you see.
God. Come on already.
We can't just hand Miss Norway over to the Silvers, see? She's unique among relics.
Ed, we already discussed this. The relic's effect is well known. It's nothing but semantic imitation. I wrote you about it, remember?
I know. Well, there's something else. She's rational. No, really. I've talked with her for hours.
Damn it, Ed. The relic doesn't speak. It's some kind of subliminal wave field messing with your head. It's you having both sides of the conversation with Norway. It's all inside your head. You're imagining that it's rational. That's it. We've gone through all that.
Doctor, what if it's the other way around? What if she made you believe she's not rational?
Eddie!
But you can't exclude the possibility, can you?
Alright. Another mop. Oh, that's a locked door. Okay, so I do not go that way. Oh, this is that's a rough looking spot. Oh, that's the spot that's not accessible to to new
Employee,
employees.
please come here. There's an urgent task for you.
Ooh, hey. Oh, a relic. Documented by the stamp signature certified by top level official. Okay.
What do you want?
A tall blonde man in his 40s mechanically touches the brim of his black cap, then extends his hand for a shake. His fingers are rock hard. He withdraws his hand as soon as you touch it. The badge on his broad chest reads Adolf Schmitz, head of security. Schmitz is studying you back disapprovingly, it seems. He wipes a bit of lint off your shoulder and adjusts the collar of your jumpsuit. Uniform could use a wash badly. I just got it! Head of security service, you were to be sent to Magellan, but there was a change of circumstances. So to behind him. I've got an urgent order for you. Your help is needed at a nearby object. Mr. Kingsley is waiting right now to give you your assignment. He'll tell you everything himself. So can I send you your boots? He shakes his head morosely. Ask why he needs you, but not the other boy that arrived with you. Notebook from his pocket. He takes a small notebook from his pocket and quickly thumbs through it. One moment, it's all in here, right? Your colleague's name is Igor Patani. I can't not remember how it was said. It says here he doesn't speak English. Furthermore, his specialization is architecture. I doubt the problem at Nashville has anything to do with architecture. Okay. The video phone is on the wall over there. Wait. Video phone? Oh, over here. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. I don't see it. Anything I can yoink? Nothing I can yoink. Okay.
The giant display glows welcomingly when you approach. A red light comes on under the screen's steel hood. The camera is switched on. A gray old man with high cheekbones appears and squints out at you from the screen.
Do you copy?
He leans close to the camera, his glasses glittering.
My name is Martin Kingsley. I'm Chief Officer of Magellan Base. We were supposed to meet in person, but unforeseen circumstances prevented that. One moment. I'll grab your file.
He reaches for something out of view and produces a thin folder with your name on the cover. Apparently, your file. Kingsley opens the folder to thumb through the pages. He marks one of the pages with a pencil.
Well, well. So you're in Blue Wing. A solid choice. Does it run in the family? Or did the role attract you for some other reason?
The quick strokes of the administrator's pencils suggest he's added 2 big plus signs to your file.
There's around 6,000 vehicles inside the dome now, and that number will only keep growing. You have enough work here for years to come.
Kingsley closes the file and folds his hands in front of him.
Thank you for your reply. I learned a little more about you. Now I want you to learn a little bit more about us. Keep in mind, this is not a rehearsed speech.
He assumes a serious expression.
When the dome was discovered in 1971, it became a scientific and media sensation, a worldwide phenomenon, and likely the most significant discovery in the history of mankind.
Kingsley drums his fingers on the unseen desk, his gaze focused somewhere beyond.
I see. You were enticed here by radio advertising, telefilms, and all those interviews, billboards at every turn. Cronus wants the world to see the dome as a stage where something merry and fascinating is going on. But now that you're actually here, I want you to see the real picture.
You can't make out his eyes behind the glare on his spectacles, but he seems to be staring directly at you.
Here's the truth. Nobody was waiting for us inside the dome. It's neither a treasury of technologies nor a cemetery of the ancients. Perhaps what we're doing now is defusing the world's most complicated bomb. Will our mission thrive? I believe so. If we work together and everybody does their part.
He looks back at your file.
I say, do what must be done. Because that's what the concept of the 5 wings is all about.
Kingsley points at the camera.
You're from Blue Wing. You're looking at the world's most complicated infrastructure, and that complexity keeps growing. Your duties are not limited to maintenance and service. You'll be keeping up the image of the world in its accustomed form. Without hot water and electricity, people will revert to beasts in an astonishingly short order, though it might seem that.
Putting the folder aside, he sits back and stares at you in silence. It gets so quiet that the ticking of a clock can be heard through the speakers. Kingsley sighs quietly.
You were probably waiting for some boilerplate welcome speech. But I prefer to talk about real-world problems. Glad to meet you.
Martin nods slowly.
I apologize once again for this long-distance meeting. Now, as we don't have much time, I'd like to get to the point. I'm sure you're curious why you were taking off the bus to Magellan and brought here instead.
He moves closer to the camera.
I'm going to show you a short video. Please pay attention.
Kingsley's face freezes on screen.
I have an urgent mission for an employee of your background and qualifications. I'd have assigned someone from Magellan, but I'm short on personnel. That's why it has to be a newcomer. I apologize again for the rush, but it seems I have no choice.
Martin noisily clears his throat.
Maybe you've heard about Nashville Base. While preparing the materials for this mission, I came across a short documentary film about the complex. I think you should watch it.
The speakers produce a hollow click. Purple, gray, and black spots flicker on the screen. A blurred title, The Cronus Archive 1971 to 1974, was used in the production of this recording, appears at the bottom. The shadow of an airplane flies across a faded yellow desert. A cheery voice fills the room. Every day, our researchers uncover more and more of the dome's secrets. There is no doubt the underground structures, so-called objects, are organized according to some pattern. Though early on, the importance of the relics to scientific research was considered insignificant. The desert dims into the black of a chalkboard. White lines drawn by an invisible hand begin to sketch a schematic of the dome. The narrator continues. By 1972, however, many important discoveries had come to light in a period of only a few months, and the construction of stationary research bases adjacent to the more promising objects began. Personnel moved into Ankara in May of 1972, and within half a year, Boston and Dessau were also brought into service, though the biggest discovery was yet to come. The picture changes to a chasm suffused with electric light, people bustling about everywhere. The speaker's voice seems to come from a distance. In November of 1973, a massive network of underground caves and a structure of hitherto unseen complexity was discovered in Sector C-12. Soon afterwards, the construction of C-12 Nashville began. The camera glides through dim caverns as the silhouettes of bizarre mechanisms emerge. Metal structures loom up from the dark, surrounded by earth-moving machines and exhausted miners wearing orange jumpsuits. The speaker continues. C-12 Nashville is an innovative research complex located atop the primary relic mining location. The complexity of this object is unique. Communications. The film abruptly cuts out, and Kingsley's face reappears.
The rest of this information is classified. Hopefully you get the main idea. Nashville is a very special place, requiring people with both special qualifications and special clearance level, though yours will do for your task.
It'd be nice to know more about what's going on, but I have a feeling that I'm not going to learn anything more even if I ask. So I'm just going to ask what the task is.
Martin adjusts his glasses.
So, the task. Nashville Base stopped transmitting and receiving signals yesterday evening. A reconnaissance group was sent out earlier today, but we haven't heard anything from them yet either.
The chief officer rubs his forehead.
Normally, I would never give this task to a newcomer like yourself, but I just don't have enough people.
He looks down at the documents again.
Furthermore, the group was lacking someone with your specialization. The communication problem appears to be more severe than I thought. Nashville's technicians could use another Blue Winger's help.
Kingsley is looking into the camera once more.
Your task is to get to Nashville, figure out whatever's behind the communication problem, get in touch with the group, and work with them to solve the problem.
The chief officer carefully returns the documents to the folder. You notice his hands tremble slightly.
Go downstairs. The truck must be waiting for you in storage. This task is urgent, but a small delay is acceptable if there's anything you need to settle here first. That is all. Any questions?
Kingsley's hand reaches toward the camera.
Great to hear. Take care of yourself. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Set a single urgent task waits you, but first he asked that you watch a brief introduction video. The short film was quite entertaining. You learned about the existence of special facilities on elevated scientific importance. There's something peculiar going on at one of these places, the C-12 Nashville facility. Radio contact with Nashville was recently lost. Okay. Okay, so that's the truck. Is there any reason to go down here? I mean, there's a janitor's thing that I can probably steal something from. Is there another mop? Nope. Piece of cloth. Oh, I can go through this door.
Make it quick. Scram.
Oh, I'm not supposed to be in here. Okay. Huh. I didn't even notice that those are red.
Yes. You get out. Now.
I got out, you prick. Fuck you. I wasn't even in there and he fucking got me again. Wait, I can use this? Oh. No, I think I'm not going to touch that. I am going to touch this though. What's that? Personal teleporter? Ooh, okay. Locked. Can I... Kick it. I didn't get anything out of it. I broke it for no reason.
I'll have a puff to pass the time.
Polymetal ore. Electrical equipment.
You're heartless, Ulf. Did I tell you that before? Well, I'm telling you again.
Weapon parts. Ooh. Dead insect. There's a huge, disgusting dead insect lying on the cargo trailer. It most closely resembles an ordinary cockroach. Yellow hemolymph flows among the tarpaulin's folds and mixes with the acid. Oh, it's acid. Jesus. Okay. Leaving bleach stains on the cloth. Study it. You take a closer look at the dead creature. Your perception allows you to notice a lot of small details. There's numerous ragged holes in the chitinous shell. On closer examination, they turn out to be bullet holes. The mandibles are covered in dried blood, someone else's. Assuming that, like regular cockroaches, this one doesn't have blood. Soldier emerges from behind the truck, his black uniform dusty. Perkins, are you from the technical department? So he wants to know when her servo shell will be ready. Do the parts arrive? You're not from the technical department, you just arrived at the dome. So your smokes. I see. Then I'll tell you what to expect. Endless crawling through ventilation ducts and repairing air conditioners, as well as mainframes, kettles, and coffee machines. Most of your time will be wasted on ordering parts for the bureaucrats, and then you'll be working into the night to avoid a fine from the Silvers. What the fuck? Okay. Make sure you bust your butt for no thanks. I know. My sister works in the service center. He watches you closely relishing your facial expression. Oh boy. Can I scan it? I can. I scanned it. I can't get to those doors. I can get into that though. We got spare parts and more electrical equipment. Nothing. What's that? Glue. And money. And matches. Okay. Okay, so I think, yeah, that's the truck that we're using. I think, yeah? Yep. Okay. The young woman's sitting sideways in the driver's seat, legs hanging out.
Glad to meet you.
Hi, I'm Clara Morgan, and you're the novice going to Nashville, right? What's your name? How do you feel? Do you mind if I smoke in the car? Her hands shake surprisingly firm. She smells of soap, some fragrance, and slightly of gasoline. Introduce myself. Glad to meet you too. How do you like the low capsule and the funicular? I don't know how to say that. I've got nuts. Do you want some or candy? Oh, I've got chocolate covered fruit. Try some. Do you know that candy fruit? Did you know candy fruit are dried then boiled in syrup? You call into the cabin? Okay, I'll be back. Are we going then? Should probably go now. The roads are bad, very little asphalt, dirt tracks mostly. God willing, we'll get there before the storm hits. Mind if I turn the radio up a bit? Do you like music? Blues, gospel? I, for instance, like... Can't make exactly... Okay, yeah, it is very loud. Can't hear shit. I couldn't hear shit. That was really, really loud.
The highway leading to C-12 Nashville is blocked by an anomalous storm, and you're forced to detour over a mountain pass. Soon, the radiator boils over, and you have to stop. Clara lifts up the hood and thoroughly examines the steaming radiator.
The engine's boiling, so we'll have to wait. You do know what happens when a car boils, right?
The Blue shuts her mouth abruptly and stares anxiously at the dark funnel cloud dancing on the horizon. Now that you're on higher ground, it's clear that the storm has overtaken a fairly large section of road. It will be difficult to pass. The Blue looks at the engine again.
We wait. As soon as it cools down, we'll go. This storm worries me more, but it's not an insurmountable problem. I heard there are some relics at the local gas station that protect against anomalies. You could even accidentally step on one out here, they say. Mysterious are the ways of the Lord.
Your companion perks up a bit. She seems to be interested in this subject.
This place is registered as a resource anomaly zone. Do you know what that is? It's when the relics mined there have been studied and deemed useful. Not much is known about these relics. They dampen anomaly fields, even very strong ones. They're also found in other parts of the dome. They're known as bronze apples or aluminum apples. I don't remember, but something like that.
The Blue looks at the storm once more.
There have been more and more of these lately, and they're getting stronger. I personally think it's divine judgment for how we've squandered the riches under the dome.
She sighs and squirms.
I knew people who got caught in one of those storms. They blow up so fast, there's no chance to get away. God rest their souls.
The Blue makes the sign of the cross. Morgan thinks for a moment.
It's a combination cafe gas station called Roadside Picnic. Never been there myself, but there's something off about it. There are several anomalies around there, and weird relics. Supposedly, machines and structures decay much faster than they should in that area. But maybe that's just a story.
Alright, let's go investigate. Okay, so we got two different paths we can take. I'm gonna go up. I am on the high ground! Ooh. Rust-eaten radioactive hazard sign. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I have something for that. Where is it? Is it this? No. It's this. Eat that. Ooh, anomalies. What do these anomalies do? Hold on. Okay. Didn't really seem to do too much of anything. There's a rat. Rat. Bang. Oh, come on! It ran through the anomalies! Oh, I see. They can run through the anomalies just fine. I see your game. Plus defense class. Ow. Miss. Okay. How do I see my health? Where does it show my health? Oh, it shows it up there. Okay. I have 95 hit points. Got it. And we do defense class. Oh, shit. Okay, he hit me anyway. 5 damage, which is not too bad. Give me them eyes and them tails. Ooh. A foot! I got a foot! Alright, I guess I'm gonna throw that and just slip around the side here. Ooh, secret. What we got? Weapon power cell. Okay. What is that? That is a fiend incendiary mine. Okay, hold on. Nope. Can I disable that? Mine clearance. Ah, I don't have enough. Okay, I don't have enough skill for that. Okay, so we'll just take it out then. Another incendiary mine. Shoot it! I missed! Shoot it! Bang! I missed again! Holy shit, 43 critical. That is a waste. Alright. Okay. How much radiation do I have? Does it show that anywhere? I have 64 out of 1,000. Alright. I'm also getting fatigued. Okay, let's... I can't search any of that without setting the traps off. I should have gone with some kind of like trap thing, I guess. Damn, okay. Can I climb up there? I can't. Alright. Decommissioned turret. A metal box. Okay, that's not working. I thought I gave myself... Oh no, I gave myself more charisma. I actually didn't give myself more muscle. Oh shit. Scan it.
Oh, I feel my chakras
Who the
opening.
hell goes there? Come on in, since you're already here.
A weird, scruffy old man with a matted beard is sitting in front of the checkout terminal. The badge on his blue jumpsuit is long since bleached away. The name Aaron Melville is written there in black marker. With a groan, he picks up a magnifying glass and, peering through it, begins poking at the keyboard with one knobby finger. The computer plays a short tune. Checkmate, the system declares. The old man angrily sets the magnifying glass aside.
A Grandmaster? You're a piece of junk, not a Grandmaster. And a cheater to boot.
He raises his head to squint in your direction.
Eh? What do you want? I don't advise eating here, and there's nothing to buy. And either way, we're closed.
The shopkeeper rises from his seat, and you notice he's sporting a peg where his left leg should be. The old man throws up his hands with a scowl.
Then go fix it.
Melville reluctantly points a crooked finger at the front door.
Go out there and walk over to the gas station. Go down to the basement. There's an anomaly, a tree. It's glowing. And there are some golden thingies hanging off it. We make special devices from that fruit called anomaly protectors. Should one be laying around on the floor, go grab it, then put it in the truck and bug off to... Where was it you was going to? That's where you bug off to.
The blue starts slapping the pockets on his overalls. After a little digging, he pulls out a little key on a shoelace.
Only take the device, you hear? It's company property. I should be charging you myself, as a matter of fact.
I'm going to definitely take as much stuff from the basement as I can. I am definitely not just taking the apple thing, whatever. Nothing. Oh, I can craft something there? Who are you?
Oh, hello there.
Theodore McGrady, I greet him with a nod. A slight bow. Ask him what he's doing in the swamp. I'm from Magellan Station. 2 weeks ago, management sent me here to conduct a field study of my hypothesis, which is that the microlux is an indicator of the presence of Mobiuses. They either generate microflux or the two are in symbiosis. He raises his hand and watches the bubbles sparkling in the air. And now I'm here to confirm or refute this hypothesis. I see the behavior of the microlux particles have changed. Unfortunately, I can't establish if it's due to the presence of Mobius or something else.
It was nice chatting.
I don't... My brain too small to even understand half of what you said. I am no big brain. Anything? Oh, there's no more anomalies back here. There's a ladder. I can just go around the other way. Search the canisters. We got canister. I don't know what I expected to find. Another canister. I guess they're irradiated work gloves. So wear them if I don't need my hands anymore. Okay. So this tells me I should not actually wear those then. Another shovel, some nails, duct tape, weapon parts. Can I... Actually, thinking about it, can I, like, break these down? Strip. Oh, yeah, I got cloth from them. Okay. Can I do that to this? Oh, I can. Gives me plastics. What else can I break down? Anything? Okay. Looks like that's it, pretty much. Nice. What's that? Stack of documents. Okay. I'm gonna grab those just in case I like need those for some weird reason, and then I would like be kicking myself for not having them if I don't pick them up. A tin can. Okay, what can I make here? Can make bullets or shells. Well, I don't have any need for bullets because I have an energy-based weapon anyway. So, have a good night, Kitty. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Moon Kitty 143 just redeemed hydrate. Moon Kitty 143 just redeemed posture check.
I've hydrated and checked my posture and everything.
Moon Kitty 143 just redeemed stretch.
Stretch. Okay, I have stretched. And popped. It felt like every bone in my body. Ooh. A personal box, huh? Okay. Do I need to put anything in the personal box? I don't think so. I got more than enough carry weight to carry all of this with me for now. I'll take those. And the Rad Force. That's empty. Oh, no. Toolbox, a pipe wrench. Does more mechanical damage, has a higher crit rate, but it's moderately loud. But for some reason, I feel like it makes more sense for me to be using a wrench instead of a baton, so I'm going to use the wrench instead. Again, I'm not really going to be doing a lot of stealth, I don't think. I don't think that this guy's built for that. Ooh. That gives me plus to tech skill, but it does less damage. I don't know. Am I gonna have to like have the hammer equipped to use that, or will I just be able to use it as I see fit? I guess we'll find out. Crowbar. That's definitely gonna come in handy. Oh, you know what I should do? Because it says I can upgrade weapons, right? So. If I wanted to upgrade this, no available options. Okay, never mind. Oh, I can rest on the cot? Oh, I won't do that right now. I don't think I need to. Force it open with the crowbar. That is not how you use a crowbar. Got some scissors and a fixer. Also, that fixer, I can use that on the turret, right? Hold on. I want to go find that out real quick. Also, I want to search that supply barrel. Excuse me. Search that. Another hammer, some nails, and what is that? Plus 20 tech temporarily. Okay. Okay, so I want to use the fixer stuff. Where is that? This one. I want to use the fixer on that. Oh, it's still decommissioned. Oh, okay. I guess I needed all the fixers that I found earlier, and I sold them. Oh, well. Oh, can I get up here? Oh, I can't. I have to go around the other way, though. Let's do that before I forget. What we got in this large container over here? We have Princess, a heavy weapon tactical rifle. Do I don't have any rifle bullets, but I can make rifle bullets. We got gas station backdoor key and packaged water. Nice. More packaged water. Some canisters on this as well. Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna. Okay, how much damage does the laser pistol do? It does 4 to 8. That does a lot more. I'm gonna go ahead and use that instead. Let's strip that for the parts, and we'll go make some rifle bullets. Okay, no, I searched that already. Looks like I searched everything. Oh, no, ammo box. Okay, that's empty. Oh, I didn't actually see what I can make at the chemistry section. What can we make here? We can make a shock grenade and a sterile bandage. Let's craft all of those and craft 2 of those shock grenades. I'm gonna take this off that slot and put the grenades in that slot instead. All right, we go into the basement. Into the basement. Ooh. It's very green down here. Black powder, pistol bullets, and handgun cartridges. Oh, hold on. Okay, does this have any bullets in it? I think it does. It heals in the things. Okay. So I want to be careful. That's another of those tech things. Ventilation shaft. Oh! Oh! How did it not see me? You know what? I kind of want to kill it though. Just because I would like to like loot everything here. I'm gonna save the game. Because this might end up being a fucking horrible idea. I hit it! Alright. I missed it. I have 3 AP left. I should have banked those AP. Ow. Oh, shit. Shit, okay. Okay, so let me do that again, but not... That's where it automatically put me, by the way, was inside that anomaly. Alright. Let's try this again. Alright. Save those 2 AP. Okay, we'll take that shot, and now we're gonna go whacking. Or get next to him, at least. Alright. Ow. Ow. Critical damage. Nice. Okay. I kill it. Oh, I'm really badly hurt. Oh, we got level up. Okay. Let's bump our influence up to 50. And can I get the criminal to 15? I can. Oh, that requires 30. I mean, getting the lockpicking skill sounds like it'd be a good idea. What's the other one for science? Okay. Medicine. Survival. I already have survival stuff. Okay, let's just bump up criminal as much as we can. Alright. Do I have healing items? What is that? That's glue. This is minus radiation. What is that? Anomaly protector. Equip that. What was that? Antidote. Deafness. Okay. Oh, that's just for bleeding. Okay. Medkit. So if I consume that, it'll heal me a little bit. I'm gonna not consume both of them, I think. Alright, what we got? Moolah. Alright. More money. There's a toolbox over there. Okay. That is what I get for... Okay, so I cannot slip through those. Good to know. I'm gonna just go over here, use this thing. And... throw a wrench in there. You know what? 100% not worth it trying to get through this, I don't think. Because the anomalies don't go away when I throw the wrench in it. Oh, come on! You fucking... Clicking away from the anomaly and he still walks right into it. Maybe... I also may have not have actually been clicking away from the anomaly, I just thought I was. Anyway, let's rest until morning. That gives us some hit points back. And there's some more people out here. I need to remove, of course, but these references to replacement workers. It's awful shape. 1976, which means it can't be older than 6 months. This is a nice, clean unit. Why would I call out to them? You and the old cogs are behind the counter. You're both going to chip in for our gas, and maybe I won't stress test you today. Fuck. I'm gonna go cinch for the deal, I guess. I've also got more of the fixer. Hold on. Can I just use the fixer on this thing and activate it now? No, apparently not.
strong
I'm
stuff.
gonna rip
I'm so
you a
hungry
new
after
one.
that.
Melville agitatedly examines the blue car through the dusty glass.
Hey, what? How did they... They already barged in. Well, that's no good.
The old man sighs, his cheek propped solemnly on his fist.
What do you think? If we had a good shooter, that would be worth talking about.
Melville's eyes suddenly flicker with excitement.
That turret, damn it! Look, here's the key. See that trap door behind me? Come on, get down there. If you manage to get the power unit working, we'll teach those suckers what's what.
Hey. Let's, where's this trap door?
I'm gonna rip you a new one.
Okay, he's gonna rip me a new one, everybody. I'm going down there to fix his thing, and he's gonna rip me a new one. Awesome. Okay. Generator. Tech 20, which I've got. Oh, there's a rat in the pipe. Take all bullet. And now, we loot. Because this fool gave me the key! Reagent box. Okay. Got some food. Ooh, onion. Onion good. I do like onions. Nothing found. Nothing. Ooh. Simple mine clearance kit. Hey. We could have used those earlier. Nothing. And some disinfectant and some of that basically rat away, I'm guessing. Okay, so I'm guessing that cut on the turret, right?
I'm coming out there.
Melville agitatedly examines the blue car through the dusty glass. The old man squints and gives you a silly smile.
Huh, so it's like that. Well, thank you, thank you. I didn't think you'd be any good. I'm gonna rip you. Your mothers are remarkable women. But you turned out to be a bunch of failures.
Okay. Well, I repaired the turret, but the turret's not doing anything. Okay.
Melville agitatedly. The old man just.
Wait. I've repaired the turret. What the fuck?
Oh, you again.
Oh, that worked. Well, I mean, I kind of weaseled in some more XP, I guess.
Well, with his gang problem solved, Melville is visibly more hospitable.
I'm sorry for bitching at you, sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
Been great this last couple of weeks. Would you like some coffee? Because I could do.
The old man takes off his plastic leg and wraps it on the counter.
Hey, anybody want some coffee? Coffee, come on.
The old man scrubs his bald spot.
That'll be my stand-in, I think. And here I reckoned he'd gone and quit on me. But smelled a stench from the cellar. Thought a rat croaked down there.
Listening to your story, he shakes his head in amazement.
You say it didn't even look like a person? Oh, I had a bad feeling about this place from the start. Not good at all, I'm telling you. Hey, sweetheart. Wait a minute. Hold up.
He looks a bit confused.
I was just, I was thinking, I wanted to thank you. Maybe we could go on a picnic. You like picnics, don't you?
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Let's fucking humor him.
Aaron smiles. His expression is both silly and sincere.
Look, there's a cliff nearby. Lovely place. I got a cook pot already there. A comfy piece of tarpaulin, too. And the logs are alive. Even got a little bottle stashed over.
Melville grunts, reaches under the counter and pulls out a bottle. The old man lays out the bag's contents on the counter. Canned pork, onions, eggs, and potatoes. He looks quite proud of his stash.
What's a picnic without snacks? Here, I'm gonna teach you my family recipe for pulled pork. First, you have to boil the eggs, and then...
Gesturing excitedly, the old man reveals the secrets of Melville family cuisine.
I'd cook it myself, but I'm sure you can do better. See the stove behind me? There you go. Use it. Go ahead and cook.
The blue rakes the food back into the bag and gives it to you.
Okay, I'm cooking. Okay, so what was it? It was pulled pork. Fried red. Cook everything I've got. Oh man. Okay.
Aaron stares into his screen and mutters to himself.
Where am I gonna get all them pawns? Filthy dog.
He notices you.
Ah, it's you. Well, come on, speak up. What do you want?
Squinting skeptically, Aaron takes a piece of pork and tries it.
Well, what do you know? That came out pretty good.
He lowers his voice.
There's that guy with the rock, the white by the swamp, and those two hippies. Ask them if they want to sit with us, too.
Alright, let's do it. I guess I love how he calls them those hippies.
Oh, good day.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read all this. Whatever.
It was nice chatting.
Alright. We're just gonna go talk to everybody, I guess, and invite them all to the picnic. Fucking, I love how this is what I'm doing now. I went from fighting a creature, repairing a turret that didn't decide to turret, and whatever. Inviting to the picnic. Okay.
It was nice chatting.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the one dude over here. And, what's her name? What was it? Catherine? I think it was Catherine, right? I honestly can't remember.
Come on, don't be shy. Have a good one.
Alright, and now we gotta run all the way down here. Watch me not actually be able to invite the person who's supposed to be, like, driving us over to the Nashville station. I won't be able to invite her to the picnic, because the game says fuck you. Okay, so it does electric shock. Biochemical damage every 6 seconds. 13, okay.
Clara briefly looks up from poking around the engine.
So, how's this?
You see doubt in Blue's eyes. Clara looks hesitant. She wipes her hands with a rag
Oh, fuck.
draped over the truck fender.
All right, but not for long. We'll do it in half an hour, right?
I knew having influence would be a good idea. Alright. This is perfectly ridiculous. Okay. I'm fucking going on a picnic in a post-apocalyptic... Well, whatever. Yeah. Here's all the people's... Melville leads to the cliff, carrying a battered old hamper with some chipped plates inside. With a cunning smile, Aaron reaches beneath the fallen tree and takes out a dusty bottle of scotch. You struck the coals of the expiring campfire, and the flames reluctantly blaze up in response. Examine the plates. The plates look awfully old, as is every single man-made thing in this place. There's a very faded geometric pattern on the chipped rims. On the back of one of the plates you see the contoured Kronos logo and the engraved number 1972. Wood dust lends the bottle a noble look, but a closer look at the label puts everything in context. It's cheap hooch called Danny Dawson, the color of which reminds you of furniture polish. Okay. Finish lighting the fire. You sit down and stretch your legs towards the fire. The sun peeks lazily out from behind the clouds, even the distant howling of the storm seems to have calmed a bit. Clara sits down beside you and pensively smokes a cigarette. She's covered in dirt and engine oil. Rabindrath and Swallows, sitting by the fire, continue a conversation apparently begun earlier in an undertone. And then it hit me. The woman with the one with all the hands looking at me from the lotus was the goddess Kali. But there's more. Do you remember Starstream, the redhead? The redhead, her jeans were unbuttoned all the time. She told me she chose Kali as her patroness. Maybe Starstream was giving me a sign through this dream. Swallow chatters on as she settles on the tarpaulin. His name is so hard to say. Daranath. I can't say it. I tried. Smiles and sits nearby with his legs curled beneath him. Travis Brightman takes out a collapsed cup and silently hands it to Melville. Black relic dust sprinkles greasily on his fingers. Aaron mumbles and jokes with the others while setting out plates around the campfire. I still can't believe he calls me sweetheart. Hey, sweetheart, you just gonna be sitting there or what? Get that pork out. I'm starving over here. Gotta give it to Melvin's family recipe. The pulled pork looks appetizing and smells delicious. Smells good. Not bothering with the fork, Brightman plunges his finger into the food. You're sitting on a log, gazing out at the hazy desert and scarfing down port with half an ear. You listen to what's going on around the campfire. Melville sips whiskey from a tumbler and takes a walk down memory lane. Mar del Plata, 1949, lovely little town. You could wear your slippers right through February. New hotel, fabulous fishing, and all for free. But they didn't let me compete in the tournament. I failed the qualifier, they said. I'm not too interested in that, if I'm being honest, but whatever. Oh, it was a chess tournament. Okay. Pork platter is nearly empty. The picnic is coming to an end. Melville limps to the edge of the cliff and spits over the edge. That was a nice little sit down. All right. Last one back washes the dishes. Hey, don't you all jump at once. All right, I'll wash them myself. Put your dirty plate aside and leave.
Do you remember us passing a supermarket last week? I'm thinking about that purse with glass beads.
Tipsy. All right. God, I can't believe that was the detour that we did of all the things. Of all the things that I could have done today, I was not expecting a fucking picnic. Alright. Oh, fuck, before I forget, how many bullets do I have for this rifle? Shotgun shells. A handgun. Okay, I don't actually have any bullets for... What the fuck was that sound? I'm gonna make some rifle bullets. I want rifle bullets. Craft one. A shiv. We'll make some fuel, why not? I could make more handgun bullets, but I don't actually have a handgun, so there's no point. I mean, unless I wanted to just get experience. But I don't actually know. How close am I to the next level up? I don't think that making bullets is going to level me up. If it was going to level me up, I might have done it, but nah, I'm at least, what was it, 900 away? Oh, no. 700 away, something like that. Alright.
Clara briefly looks up from poking around the engine.
So, how's the situation? Sure you don't want some nuts? Water, maybe. I have some here.
A vague smile appears on the Blue's face.
Really? That's good news. We could have been stuck in here for a long time. Radio's still not working.
Clara slides off the truck's caterpillar track, letting you get to the motor compartment.
Alright, let's install the anomaly protector. And head to Nashville.
As you approach Nashville, the realization hits you that something is definitely wrong. The boom at the security checkpoint is up, and the turret indicators are glowing red. Black smoke rises over the parking lot. The automatic guns beep and direct their gun barrels at your vehicle. You and Morgan exchange concerned looks. Clara floors it. The engine roars as the tractor truck speeds past the turrets and leaves the danger zone. The road turns left, and you're on the main road leading to the complex. There are bodies everywhere, but no visible survivors. Morgan crosses herself and whispers a prayer. Through the smoke-filled air, you see the red lights of a new batch of turrets taking aim at your vehicle. Morgan, pale as death itself, obeys you and floors it. The vehicle reaches a fork near the main entrance to the base. The concrete walls are covered in bullet holes and surrounded by blood, fire, and bodies shot to smithereens. Struggling not to vomit, the Blue squeezes her face into the wheel. She's not praying anymore, just whimpering quietly, "Good Lord, good Lord." Another set of turrets greet you at the central entrance with warning beeps and hostile red lights. You manage to turn at the last moment. The short burst plinks into the back of the vehicle, and the gunfire stops. The turrets seem to have lost you, and calmed down. The truck comes to a halt. Morgan opens the door, her hands trembling, and falls out. You also exit the vehicle. Sitting beside the truck track, you lift your head to see Nashville ablaze. Black smoke billowing overhead and intertwining with the maelstrom above the station. It whirls slowly and majestically, hundreds of tiny green lightning bolts flashing silently in the epicenter. Clara lifts her eyes to the sky, mesmerized by the whirlpool of clouds.
We need to scout the surroundings.
You nod in agreement. Morgan is right. It's time you figured out what happened here.
Okay. Well, I hate to cliffhanger it, but I'm cliffhangering it. That is all I'm going to do for today. So, yeah, this is a pretty cool little game. It's the perfect amount of ridiculous, though. Because I was not expecting to fucking go on a picnic. That was not something I was expecting to do today. But anyway, I am going to be handing you guys over to Skip, because he is still streaming. So, as always, whenever I go and raid Skip, be on your worst behavior and cause him plenty of problems, and you can blame it on me if you want to. But anyway, with that being said, this is the Crisis Unit signing out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Still on. Yeah, I'm ending right now. I will see you guys tomorrow because I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. It is going to be late because I am going to do stuff for Creation Day and all that good stuff. But yeah, like I was saying, with all that being said, this is the Crisis Unit signing out. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are, and I look forward to seeing you all again very soon. Until then, have a fantastic day. Goodbye, everybody.